Hey everyone, this is F&I's Allies, and today we are back here in Michael's Crafting. Last time I was here, I wasn't able to find that matching yarn to the sweater, but today I have the sweater with me, yay! So, that helps. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to also pick up a new set of knitting needles. So, yes. And I'm also going to look at some other yarn while I'm here. So, I'm almost at 400 subscribers. And I'm also upgrading my YouTube channel. So, what's a nice way to do something for a subscriber? Somebody that's really been with my channel for a very long time, and I really do have a lot of people that have been with my channel for a very long time, then to make something nice. Yes, make something nice. So we will get into that. So let me get the sweater out, and I have tied this in a very unique way with a paracord. Yes, paracord. So not a lot of people would use paracord, but I use paracord for this. So let me sit you, oops, sorry guys. Let me sit you here as I undo the paracord. Slide you down. Paracord is very unique. It's very stretchy, and it's used by a lot of military personnel. And that is where I got it, is from military personnel, which is one of my friends, because he happens to have a big bundle of it. So he gave me some of that. So as we go along here, I will be looking. I can't seem to get that undone. And like I said, I will. Oh, you know what's so fun? No, that's another hat that I did. Just when you think that you have something, it's just another hat that I did. I have a lot of hats that I've made, and this is from, okay, the other yarn that I showed you, which is not the loops and threads. No, it's not the loops and threads. I gotta find that again. This is funny. And I'm actually glad there's not a lot of people in here today. Makes this easier. It's a Monday. There's not going to be a lot of people in here. Now, there are a lot of brands in here, which is nice. And there's a lot of brands in here that I haven't used. I haven't used Savannah's Choice. Maybe one day, if I feel like using it, maybe one day. And I haven't used Lion's brand. Although it seems very soft. It does seem very, very soft. I've never used it. Where's the brand that I use? They must have moved it. Anyway, there's the loops and threads. Loops and threads. Well, they're either out of it or they moved it. Either way, let me find my sweater, because that's important, because we have to match that. Hey, here we go. Here's the brand. That's the brand right there. So we have to match the color. I have to find my sweater first, which is very helpful if I find my sweater first. Since they do have a lot of that yarn up here, I know if you go online you might be able to get a better discount, so just go to michaelscrafting.com. You get a lot of discounts online. That's something else I'm working on. I have a lot of things that I'm working on. I know that sweater is the key thing. Aha! It's at the bottom. Don't mind me, my allergies. Wow. I think spring is coming around the corner. Aha, I think I got it. I think I got it, guys. It's at the bottom. Aha, I do got it. It's at the bottom of all things, right? Aha! It's at the bottom. This is funny now. Goodness. I have that ball of yarn on top of it that I'm working with. But yeah, I do have that sweater in here. This is odd because I have a ball of yarn in here that I'm working with, and I don't want them to think that I took, because I didn't. Oh my goodness. So I actually have that ball of yarn already pre-hooked to a set of knitting needles. Anyway, let me fully get this out, which I'm really trying to do here. And it's hard to do while speaking. It is. It's in the works, though. It is in the works. Now is when I really wish that I had my friend in here with me. It's when I really wish I had Rocco in here. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find this deep mocha color right here that you see right here. And don't worry, I will be leaving the Michael's Crafting YouTube link in this video. Now I'm going to be in with my friend Brock for a couple of days, so this is a pre-record prior to actually uploading this, so just so you guys are well aware. So now is when we actually find the yarn I'm looking for and the knitting needles. So let's get into that. So I really need that dark yarn, and we know this won't match. Nope, because I almost got that last time and that would have been a boo-boo. The nice guy I asked about being able to make my videos in here is back there working. He's really cool. And these are $4.99. They're nice, but not a match. Now, if I can't find a match, I may have to go with a black yarn, which is fine if I have to go with a black yarn. There's plenty of black yarn. Oh, these look so soft. These are so soft. These are so soft. Hey.
How are you?
All right. But yeah, there are just so many yarns in here. And like I said, eventually I will get into those knit yarns where you don't need any tools to be able to do that. And then I will show you the knit and purl to be able to do that. But let's find that matching. And like I said, if I can't find that, I will in fact buy the black, and we'll just do that.
How are you?
But we may have a similar color over here. Nope. See, this is always so hard when you're just trying your best to find that coordinating color. But it's okay. It's okay. Never be frustrated when you know you can do something. Never be frustrated. Okay. Oh, and besides, while I'm here, I can look for this special yarn that I did promise Kelly Paulson, which I will leave a link to her channel. I did promise Kelly Paulson a specific yarn for her daughter and her stepdaughter And I have to find that yarn because I promised them an arm knit scarf like what I made for Kelly. Now I have to find this color. I have to find this yarn because I love Kelly's scarf. And I have to find this yarn too. I promised them this scarf, and I have to also find that yarn. So we have 2 missions here. 2 missions. And look at that. That's the yarn. Now I think that might only make 1 scarf right here because that's a pretty small amount of yarn. But I think for one little girl, she said pink and purple, but it's got the contrasting white in it. Kelly. We'll put that in there. We'll get the other one for her big sister. Unless, of course, I can find a bigger ball of that yarn. You know, bigger, not ball, skein. And if I can find a bigger skein, then I'll just get the bigger skein of it. And that'll save some money. So, but until then, let's go back to finding that coordinating color. But, you know, I think we might just have to go with black. But you know what? Looking at this with the black, I don't think that's going to be bad. I really don't think that's going to be bad. To tell you the truth, I think I really like that with all the colors. What do you guys think? With all the colors that we have in here, I think that might be the best thing to just pop this and bring it out. So let's go ahead and get that one. And then we go on to the knitting needles. I already have a set of the wood knitting needles. And as you can see, I'd already started to practice up on my knitting before showing you guys how to knit a neck warmer. So let's go on to finding those knitting needles. So if I can't find the knitting needles, which should just be over here. Oh, there they are. So like I said, I already own a set of knitting needles. Excuse me. I need more coffee sometime. And they're pretty inexpensive here. You don't have to pay a lot for knitting needles. They're easy to use once you get to practicing with them. You have different choices here between metal and wood and plastic. So, and it's the same thing with crochet hooks. You have different choices with different sizes, or you can just buy them simply in a package. Wow. Trust me, there's been times where I've actually had a whole package, and there's different prices, which is great if you're on a budget and you just want like a package but you're on a budget. You can really save. So let's get into picking out a different size but at a reasonable price. So, and I really like working with the wood ones better than the metal or the plastic because of my hands. Excuse me, and my arthritis. The wood seems to comfort my hands a little better. It's different for everybody. And the one thing I don't do, maybe I'm just more old school than anybody, is I don't use the tapestry needle to end my knit and or crochet. A lot of people do that, but that's up to you. That's your choice. And like I said, there's different types of knitting needle. This is a double-ended, and some people will like take a little cork at the end of that, and that's really cool too. Like I said, there's different sizes. Look at the size of these. Get the size of these. I can show you the yarn that goes with that. So, okay, let me get to choosing here, and then we will end this video before I go up to the register. So, size. Do I want an 8 or a 10? 8 or 10? 8 or 10? 8 or 10? I think, you know what? I think I'm a 10 today. Anyway, I think I'm a 10 today. Anyway, 10's not a bad thing. Although, I don't know why 9. Somebody make a boo-boo? I'm just rechecking. You know what? It never hurts to recheck something. And sometimes I wish I had my readers with me when I come in the store. That's a 9. That's a 9. I grab the 9. It's a 10. I want to grab the 10. See, the 10. The 10 is what I wanted. And that's basically about it. Although I was going to check out some of the clay. Now, they do have a lot of clay in here that I work with. The Palmer clay is what I work with a lot because it is good to work with. And if you have arthritis, I can actually recommend working with Palmer clay if you have arthritis. It actually helps to loosen up the joints if you work with Palmer clay. In fact, since there's some clay right here at the end, I can show you a bit of the clay. You guys know I'm not sponsored by anything, so. And then there's the tools up here that you can work with. So, I used to work with a lot of the tools and a lot of the molds for the clay. So I can tell you all about that on another video, and I really did. I used to work with a lot of the Palmer clay. But if you guys want to know about working with the clay, you let me know in the comments section. And yeah, they have a lot of things on sale here right now. Let's say you wanted a 20 pack of canvases. Well, a 20 pack is $40 right now. So, yeah. If you're that much of an artist, and I have to thank somebody for letting me record in here. Thank you. And like I said, I keep this camera straight on my face. And so, everybody out there, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you next time right here.